Welcome back to the show. Today, Alex, we're tackling the buzzword of the year, AI agents.
It's a big one. And honestly, it's about time we demystified it.
Right.
Because every time I open LinkedIn, someone says agents are going to replace my entire marketing department by Tuesday.
I think we can safely say that's not happening this week, Maya.
Good to know.
So, for the listeners who aren't engineers, what is an AI agent really versus just a smarter chatbot?
Think of a chatbot as a librarian. You ask it a question, it looks up information, and it gives you an answer.
Okay, that I get. I use that every day.
An agent, on the other hand, is more like an intern. You give it a goal, and it figures out the steps to get there.
A goal? Like organize my inbox or book travel?
Exactly. Instead of just talking, it can actually perform actions across different apps.
So it's not just generating text, it's moving files or clicking buttons.
Yes. It can read an email, extract a date, check your calendar, and send a calendar invite. That's the agency part.
That sounds dangerous. What if it gets the date wrong?
That brings us to the second chapter, how they actually do the work.
I'm curious.
Does it just know how to do this?
It uses tools. Think of tools like software plugins that let the agent see your email and write to your calendar.
So you have to give it access to your accounts?
You do, and that's a big step for a small business owner.
Is it like giving a stranger your office keys?
A very obedient, slightly literal stranger. You have to define the rules.
How do you define rules for something that's supposed to be smart?
You provide a system prompt, basically a job description. You are my customer service assistant. You only refund orders under $50.
So it's constrained by my instructions?
Exactly. If you don't give it a limit, it might try to refund the entire customer base.
Okay, that sounds like a nightmare scenario.
That's why the human-in-the-loop concept is so critical.
Right, let's talk about the safeguard. I don't want to wake up to a catastrophe.
You set approval gates. Before an agent sends an email, it puts it in a draft folder for you to review.
So it does the heavy lifting, but I have the final send button?
Exactly. Prepares the work, you click approve. It saves you 90% of the time.
That sounds much more manageable. What happens if it fails?
It should be programmed to stop and notify you. If it can't read an invoice, it shouldn't guess.
I hope they're programmed that way.
If you build it right, they are. You design the error path.
Give me a concrete example. What does this look like in a real business?
Let's take a freelance graphic designer. They get 5 emails a day asking for quotes.
I hate that part of the job. It's so repetitive.
The agent reads the email, checks your calendar for availability, and drafts a reply with 3 time slots.
And it's accurate because it's looking at my actual calendar?
Yes. And if the client replies, the agent updates the calendar event automatically.
Okay, that actually saves me 30 minutes a day. That's 3 hours a week.
That's exactly the ROI. It's not about replacing you, it's about doing the boring stuff.
What about something more complex, like bookkeeping?
Agents can monitor your bank feed. If they see an expense, they can prompt you. Is this for office supplies or travel?
Then it categorizes it in the accounting software?
Right. It saves the receipt, tags it, and creates the entry.
That's huge for tax season. No more shoeboxes of receipts.
Exactly. Small businesses live and die by their administrative overhead.
I'm starting to see the appeal. But where do I even start?
Start with one very specific, very boring process.
Not automate the whole business?
No, that's how people burn out. Pick one thing that you do every single morning.
Like triaging my support inbox?
Perfect. You set up an agent to read incoming mail, tag them by topic, and escalate the urgent ones to a Slack channel.
Do I need to hire a developer for that?
There are no-code platforms now where you just drag and drop the logic.
Are they actually user-friendly, or do I need a computer science degree?
If you can build a decent spreadsheet, you can build a simple agent. It's mostly logic flow.
What are the common traps? Where do people mess this up?
They try to make the agent too smart. They give it too much freedom.
Like giving an intern too much autonomy?
Exactly. Start with strict constraints. Only allow it to access what it absolutely needs.
Security-wise, what should I be looking for?
Use tools that support read-only access where possible. And keep your sensitive data out of the prompt.
So don't put client social security numbers into the agent prompt.
Never. Treat it like a public conversation, even if it's private.
That's a good rule of thumb. What about the cost?
It's surprisingly cheap now. A few dollars a month for the platform plus usage fees.
Compared to hiring a virtual assistant?
It's a fraction of the cost, though it lacks the human empathy of a real assistant.
So keep the humans for the client-facing stuff. Let the agents handle the data entry?
That's the winning strategy. Automate the friction, use the humans for the relationships.
I feel like a lot of listeners are going to try to build a boss agent tonight.
They'll probably realize it's harder than it looks, but they'll learn a lot in the process.
It feels like we're at the early internet stage of this stuff.
Definitely. It's messy, it's exciting, and it's going to be essential in a few years.
So, keep it simple, keep a human in the loop, and start with the boring stuff.
You nailed it. Don't try to change the world. Just save an hour of your day.
I can definitely get behind saving an hour. Any final advice?
Document your process first. You can't automate what you don't understand.
That's actually great advice for any business, regardless of AI.
Exactly. Automation just forces you to be organized.
Well, this has been an eye-opener. I'm going to go look at my own inbox now.
Good luck. Let me know if you get stuck.
I probably will. Thanks for walking us through this, Alex.
Anytime, Maya. It's always fun to talk shop.
And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in.
See you next week.
Catch you all later.
Remember, the goal is to work smarter, not just faster.
And never, ever let the machine click send without checking first.